Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm Don, and today's video is going to be all about joint MSW programs. Now, I don't know about you, but I was like a third of the way through my program when I really understood the value of a joint MSW degree, and I was so sad that I was not able to pursue that option. I mean, I technically could have, but I mean, I would not have wanted to do it at the institution that I was at. There were just stronger programs for me at the time. It was MPH, so I really wanted a joint Master of Social Work and Master of Public Health, and there were just stronger public health programs than the one that I was exposed to. That said, I really enjoyed the cancer epidemiology class that I took in the School of Public Health at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. It was wonderful exposure to a new field of practice, a new research approach. I really enjoyed it a lot, and so I thought that this would be a cool video to make for you. So sticking with MSW MPH, this would be a good joint degree program for individuals who are interested in a career in public health social work, or maybe you're interested in healthcare administration or health policy, and you're wanting to perhaps have a greater understanding of social justice or social determinants of health and integrating social determinants of health and vulnerable populations. Again, I absolutely love the thought of being able to take classes about epidemiology, about social and behavioral sciences. I mean, you receive a well-rounded education even in maternal and child health, environmental science, nutrition science, public health, such a broad spectrum, and you're able to even dive deeper into things like psychiatric epidemiology, violence, substance use. So, I mean, there's a lot of different approaches you can take in addition to like health policy management, which I was really interested in as well. Like post MSW, like I thought I'd work I thought I'd do oncology social work for a few years, and then I'll get I would go to Yale School of Public Health or Harvard School of Public Health, and I obtain an MPH with an emphasis in health management. Next degree would be a joint MSW MBA. So this is for the person who's really interested in integrating, again, like just social consciousness and social responsibility, corporate social responsibility and business together. My program came out with this joint program after we started, so it would have delayed our graduation date if we had pursued it during our time at Illinois. So it wasn't really an option that I pursued, and it's also good if you want to have more options on the type of jobs you apply to. I mean, so many of you all are reaching out to me and you're questioning the value of your degree, and this is a great way to add value to your degree by receiving an interdisciplinary education or even a transdisciplinary education, and being able to bridge the curriculums together and the disciplines together. So the next one will be a joint MSW JD degree. Now, this is something that I wish I would have also considered a little bit more while I was in school. This wasn't really something that I thought about until I was working at a school, and I had gained a really a close professional relationship with a student's parent who's an attorney and a faculty member in the School of Law, just learning more about what they did and just learning more about, and then I also like went to shadow, like I had a shadow day where I shadowed a student at a law school, and I got to see like what classes they took, and like I got to meet the professors and their classmates, and I mean it was just a different world. And I took a law course in grad school, so I was also able to, and at that time like I definitely was a much different student than I'd be now. I will do another video on this, but I actually almost failed that law class, and it was the lowest grade I received in grad school. That's the only class I got a B in, and it was law, social work and law. So, Sandy Copels, if you watch my video, thank you for that B. I appreciate it. The next degree is going to be a joint MSW MDiv. Now, MDiv is a Master of Divinity, and this is something that is really interesting and like near and dear to my heart, because because when I applied to grad school, it was the ministerial experiences that motivated a lot of my motivation for applying for the MSW, because I wanted to be able to hone the clinical skills to apply in spiritual settings. So the Master of Social Work and the Master of Divinity program is really a good fit for folks who want to address faith and spirituality concerns that individuals may have, and maybe existential concerns that individuals may have. A lot of people don't give enough credit to the fact that much of social work stemmed from Christianity and just from religion in general, and the Good Samaritan. Like, that's not discussed enough, and that a lot of nonprofits were originally faith communities that were major providers of resources. So this isn't a conversion video, it's just the truth. Like, you know, and I'm someone that embraces coexistence, so I don't care what you believe or don't believe in, but I think that it's really a good combination for anyone who is interested in that. Also, like folks who may want to be a chaplain. That was a career that I really considered and still would like. I've surpassed the financial pay. Like, I just couldn't go back. It'd be something like a 30K salary cut for me, which I just couldn't do at this stage in my life. But absolutely love chaplains. It's a really good field to enter. So if that's something that you are interested in, and you really want to combine faith and spirituality, then these are two programs for you. The next one would be a joint MSW and Master of Family Therapy. Now, the only program that I'm really familiar with is Syracuse, but there could be other programs. But Syracuse University has an excellent MSW and Master of Science and Family Therapy program. And the program makes you eligible for both licensures. Like, you can pursue your clinical license in social work, and then you can also pursue your LMFT license, which is a licensed marriage and family therapist. So that's nice if you want to gain that, you really want to gain that expertise in couples and family therapy and learn the different treatment approaches and research and nuances, this is an excellent consideration. The last one that I'll mention, and this is not a complete list, joint MSW MPA, so Master of Public Affairs program. And I think that this is really good for someone who may have an interest in politics, that may have an interest in policy change and legislation. This would be a really good opportunity for you. Now, I know University of Chicago has a program. That's not really a joint program that I consider. I did consider applying to Masters of Political Science programs towards the end of my undergrad career. I took like a senior seminar, and it wound up being in a political science department, and I was like, oh my goodness. And it just brought back like everything I learned from like AP US history, AP US government, law, all of these classes that I had, like, of all places, taken in high school and received college credit for. So I didn't need to like take a lot of those social science classes because I entered college with those credits because I did well on the AP exam. But I took that class, and I'm forgetting the name of it, but it was just such a fun class. Like, you know, the senior seminar classes are just a thrill. Like I remember having so much fun, like looking through and reading the different like options. Like, I'm pretty sure I took something like 3 senior seminars because like I was done. Like, I just needed 12 credit hours for financial aid. So like I literally think I needed like 1 class to graduate. So my last semester was very fun. But anyway, that made me consider it. I ultimately didn't do it, but I'm definitely very politically informed. I don't talk about that on this channel, but in my personal life, like, I am, like, you'll probably never see anything like that on this page, but in operating different spaces is very relevant, and just life decisions, and just being culture. That will conclude this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comment section below joint MSW programs that I did not mention that you think individuals should consider. And if you are an alum of like a joint MSW program, I'd love to hear your experience. There are so many students pursuing their MSW who may not be aware of this, and so I am just creating a video. So if someone does the research, hopefully they find me, they find this video. If you found this video because you were like looking for it, let me know in the comment section below too. That would be helpful. But anyway, comment your experience in the program, because people will read it. Even if they don't comment, there's a lot of ghost followers of this content. I have an app, and like, it's really interesting, like the number of people who like follow but like they don't subscribe. Yeah, I see you. I see you. Thanks so much for watching, and until I see you next time, be great.